Hello everyone and welcome back to today's video, or today's rather overdue video. I do apologize for having not put anything out in the last, I have no idea what was the last video. The last video was the T62. That's right, T62 was the last video that I put out, and that was 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago. I'm so sorry about my phone going off. I hope that didn't get picked up. 2 or 3 weeks ago, I'm not too sure. I actually have no idea what today is. Not gonna lie, this whole month has been a bit of a blur after the T62 video. So obviously a lot of y'all that had watched it knew that I had been somewhat sick. Well, yeah, that day before I had like a fever like 103, and I just didn't want to do anything, and I know I did the video for that day. I hope it did well. I actually really haven't been on like playing games a lot because the day after Tuesday the 6th of May for 2025, we got some really bad news that morning. Well, really life-changing news because for this house where I'm at right now, it's me, my mom, and grandma. But now it is the three of us. Now it's just two of us because unfortunate news, my grandmother did pass away. She was at the hospital. They're going to be doing putting a pacemaker in for her, and we're the whole family is still in shock. I know it was the 6th is when it happened. We actually just buried her this past Thursday on the 22nd. It was going kind of slow because for my grandmother, I was raised by my grandmother. I was raised by three women, so I was raised by my mom, my aunt, and my grandmother. And of course, like, I'm very close with the three of them, especially my grandmother, because my grandmother had me the majority of my life, for almost, because I'm 25 this year, well, until July, but for almost the full 25 years I've lived with my grandmother, and I've like been through the struggles of like with her being in the hospital before when she had open heart surgery when I was in middle school, and she went through cancer this past like 2 years ago, like 2022, 2023. So when you're with a family member that's been through a lot, and you know them, like you get up every morning with them, you share 3 meals a day with them, watch TV with them, talk with them on the phone when you're like out of the house, making sure that they're okay, and like going to sleep near them, like not in the, like my room is literally like right down the hallway from my grandmother. I would always go and check on her. So it's been a lot. It's been a struggle, especially for my mom, because my mom would always be the one that would go in, drink coffee with her, and wake up in the morning with her and stuff. So it's been a lot. So that's one reason why I haven't been recording, and then plus I haven't been like up to it. This today is like right now it's Sunday the 25th. It's like 8:13. I've been trying to make this video like almost the whole day. I just didn't know where to start or how to like word it, because most of my videos I don't actually write down what I'm gonna say unless it's like specifications for a tank or a boat when I'm playing Sea Power or like something like that. Like most of the times I'm just going off the top of my head because I don't know. I don't writing it down probably wouldn't help, but I'm like I can go off the top of my head. But yeah, so that happened. That was on the 6th. That was like 3 weeks ago. We buried my grandmother on the 22nd. That was this past Thursday. So yeah, we're like it's been really hard for the family, especially for us here, because it had been the three of us living in this house for I have no idea how long. Because when my mom, she worked overseas, human resources off civilian contracted human resourcer for the military, and then when she came back overseas from that, we all like kind of like stayed here, like lived here with grandma through my middle school, high school, and the little bit of colleging that I did do before the great pandemic. And it's just been the three of us here for ages. But yeah, that's where I've been. This is the like I've had grief before, but in terms of like something this personal, like even now, like I'll I'll be here in my room, and especially with my mom, we'll hear like the smallest little bump or knock of the house settling or something outside, like somebody closing a door, and we'll instinctively think like something's happened. Let's go check on grandma, but lo and behold, grandma is not here with us anymore. So you know, it's been really hard, especially if you've dealt with this before, especially with somebody that's extremely close to you that is family as well, that you spent almost the majority of your life. Like for me, I'd say at least 20 years of my life. Like I'm 25 years old, like as of right now until July 28th. Uh, yeah, it's a lot to deal with. It's a lot to process. Even still, like we're still like trying to figure out what happened, like how, because that morning my mom was on the phone with her, and I was in the room as well. We were like laughing and talking about stuff, and she hung up the phone. She said she was gonna go take care of something. She's gonna go and like call us right back, like no longer than a minute, and I'll call you right back. And we got a call 2 minutes later from the chaplain that she had went into cardiac arrest, and it kind of like what? What do you mean? Especially like for my mom. For me, I'm kind of like passed out. Not gonna lie. Hearing that, especially like I said, somebody that I've spent almost my entire life with has like gone into cardiac arrest. I kind of like was so upset that I passed out, and the only thing I remember is I was in the chair and there's paramedics standing around me, like trying to take my like what do you call it, like your blood pressure and stuff. So yeah, so it really, like even now, like talking about it, it's still it's like it's as though somebody like ripped my heart out of my chest and split it in half and then just threw it on the ground, because like I said, it's the I was raised by my grandmother and my mom and my aunt, and you know, it's one of the three people in my life that raised me that's no longer here, and it's still like it's still there, like because we you know, it's family, like a close friend. Like I'm not sure how to describe it, but that's where I've been this past month. So look forward to uh if not tomorrow, Tuesday, because this is for Monday's video. If not Tuesday, if there's nothing comes out, then I'll try to put something for Friday. I'll try to finish off Sea Power and then start back up with War Thunder. And then there's a bunch of new games coming out. There's a bunch of stuff that's been happening in Star Citizen. Speaking of which, I hope you are enjoying the video that's going on in the background, because I'm just trying to make sure. Yeah, I hope you're enjoying the background video. It is like this is a War Thunder clip that me and one of my friends did with me and the Tiger, like ages ago. I don't really even remember when this video was recorded. Not gonna lie. When was this recorded? Let me see. Let's go through my files. When was this recorded? This was recorded 2024. 7/2/2024. So yeah, this is an extremely old video that I've just been sitting on for ages. It is a replay though of me getting a nuke, so you know that's always nice and fun. But what was I saying? There's new stuff in Star Citizen. There's the Idris is out in Star Citizen. I was really thinking about changing the Polaris out for the Idris, but I like the Polaris. I like the little smaller vehicle, and plus, like at the moment, I know one of the people that I always am recording with, Waffle or Meh, whichever one, or Daniel, whichever one that you've heard me call him by. He say that it's really maneuverable, and I thought about it. And Star Citizen tends to do this, where they'll like change values on vehicles, and it's maneuverable now, but I have a feeling that they're going to make it into a brick in the future. There's also, like as of today, there's a new vehicle out. It's called the something. It's like the Valkyrie. I don't even think I've shown off the Valkyrie. That I went on ahead, traded in the Zeus for the Valkyrie because I've always wanted the Valkyrie. The Valkyrie is a very nice in terms of Star Citizen daily flyer because yes, um, but yeah, that's what's been going on. Oh, and then June is almost here. June 13th was actually my grandmother's birthday. This is my grandmother and my aunt's birthday. They were born on the same day, so yeah, that's gonna be a tough one. My mom and I almost had the exact same birthday too. Hers is July 25th. I am July 28th. I came a couple of days later, but yeah, that's what was I saying? June 16th or 19th. Broken Arrow is coming out, so look forward to me playing a lot of Broken Arrow. Uh, Also, I need to figure out another game to play story wise. I know I need to finish off The Expanse, so look forward to me finishing off The Expanse and then moving into something else from there. Not too sure what or when. Just it's like I said, this whole month has been a blur. Like, I'm not even sure what today is. I think today is the 25th. Yeah, today's the 25th. Looking at the calendar. Today's Sunday. Yeah, today is Sunday, so tomorrow's Monday. This is Monday's video, and then Tuesday, or Wednesday, or Friday, or someday, starting June. Just know that we will be getting back to our regularly schedule, at least twice a day, or at least 3 videos a week, with uploading. So I hope you enjoy today's ramble and a bit of grief-stricken news. I hope you enjoy the rest of whatever is going on in the background, because I'm actually not looking at the video. I think I might be spawning in something right now. I have no idea. Let's go and see. Let's mute it first. Okay, let's see. How long is this recording? This recording is at 13 minutes long. Obviously, I'm going to cut it down. Let's see. Okay, I'm shooting at an M4A3E2, and I completely missed. So, normal me aiming at stuff and completely missing. Oh no, he's back. Hold on, wait. Am I gonna survive this? I don't remember. All I know is I got a nuke. Oh yeah, I did. I bounced it. Oh, perfect tiger angle. Nice. Recently, because I have been playing here and there. I finished Watch Dogs 2 by myself because I was like, and then I did play. Oh, I've been playing nothing but War Thunder, really. What else have I done? War Thunder. Oh, there's also a new Star Wars Empire War. If you want to see that, if you want to see me go through the campaign, the Empire at War, the Rebellion, the Empire, the CIS, because I know there's the Awakening of the Republic, and then there's also Awakening of the Clone Wars, which is the new one that just came out. Is it Mr. President, the guy that makes it on the workshop? Or I can't remember who exactly makes it. That, and there's also been an update to Sins of a Solar Empire 2. I have Sins of a Solar Empire 2. That was meant to be recorded ages ago, but I never did get a chance to. So if you want to see Empire War, Sins of a Solar Empire 2, I can also play that out. I do need to play that out, actually. So that's something that I will be looking forward to playing out one of these days. Hard Space Shipbreaker, I've been playing that. That's kind of like my own little personal thing that I play by myself when I'm alone. I like the story. The music is pretty cool, and a lot of the vehicles in there are something that you would probably see in Space Engineers, which is probably why whenever you see Space Engineers and Hard Space Shipbreaker on sale, they're usually combined together into a pack. That's pretty neat. And there's also been an update to Monster Hunter. I don't know what's going on in there. I have to figure out. We'll probably play that some more. Oh, there's Street Fighter and Monster Hunter. I know one of my friends, at least 2 of my friends, will probably enjoy that. But yeah, that's what's been happening. I hope you enjoyed the rest of the video, which, if I've been rambling on for long enough right now, I've just spawned in the B-29. So yeah, I remember this day where I don't know, I know it was me. I think I was trying to help one of my friends play through with Germany, like teaching him, not really teaching him, but like giving him like some tips and stuff. And I managed to spawn into this, and he was like, "Oh my gosh, how'd you do that?" Like, I don't know, just normal me somehow making a shit match turn around, which I wish I could do more often when I'm recording. But usually when I'm recording, my mind goes blank, and I'm like, "Yes, go forward." I revert to default War Thunder player mode, where I go full sin and don't reverse. All tactics are thrown out the window, but like that said, I hope you enjoyed today's info video of what's been going on and things to look forward to. It's been like ages since I've done this, feels like, but I hope you enjoyed, like I said, which I've said like I don't know how many times now. As you can tell, I'm a bit rusty with this. Like, I've been out of it, so we'll just stay. The nuke is almost here. Might as well stay to the end. I don't know if I'll put sound on because it is a replay. I don't know if the sound is. Oh, and then the nuke is bugged. Okay. I'll put a PNG of a nuclear explosion in the background. I know exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put I'll find a video of a nuke going off, and I'll just put that in the background. But there you go. There's that. I had 11 kills with 2 deaths and 1 capture point. Or is that an assist? I'm not too sure. But without further ado, I hope you enjoyed today's info dump and sad news. But until the next one, as always, have a good one. And until then, bye-bye.